Hey, I'm Brock St. Clair. Welcome back to Evolving Tech. We just did a video on the PS5 stuff that's been released so far, and then Microsoft came in like, hey, here's our stuff too. Have a look at our stuff. So that's what we're gonna do, my friend. A direct on-paper comparison of the upcoming PS5 and the upcoming Xbox Series X. Let's get into that. Round one, the CPU. The Xbox Series X will have an 8-core AMD Zen 2 at 3.8 GHz, 3.6 GHz with simultaneous multi-threading, and the PS5 will have an 8-core AMD Zen 2 at 3.5 GHz variable. The difference between these two CPUs probably isn't going to be very significant, but I'd have to say the real winner here is AMD. Move that inventory, boys. Round two, GPUs. Xbox Series X is gonna come with a custom AMD RDNA 2 GPU at 1.825 GHz, 12 T-flops with 52 compute units, whereas the PS5 will also come with a custom AMD RDNA 2 GPU at 2.23 GHz variable frequency, 10.28 T-flops, and 36 compute units. What does all of that mean? It's a great question. It means that on paper, the Xbox Series X has a more powerful GPU. But with such different speeds and frequencies, these two are likely to be completely different gaming experiences, so only time will tell which one is better. But also, since they're both AMD GPUs, I'm gonna give the win to AMD again. Round three, I/O throughput, which means how fast data can be read from or written to the consoles. Xbox Series X will do 2.4 gigabytes per second raw and 4.8 gigabytes per second compressed, whereas the PS5 will do 5.5 gigabytes per second raw and 8.9 gigabytes per second compressed. That difference could mean that games will load faster on the PS5 than on the Xbox Series X. However, when it comes to round four, the memory bandwidth, which is essentially the speed of the video RAM, the Xbox Series X will do up to 560 gigabytes per second, whereas the PS5 will do 448 gigabytes per second. That directly affects how fast the consoles will be able to write and render high-quality images and textures, and on paper, the Xbox is faster. And now a brief intermission for the most boring part of any comparison video, the parts where they're both the same. Here we go. Both the Xbox Series X and PS5 have 16 gigs of GDDR6 RAM. They both support 4K UHD Blu-rays. They both allow for external storage, which means an external hard drive for game storage. And they both have expandable storage, which means you can add more SSDs to have more games that are ready to play. And finally, speaking of SSDs, they both have them. It's gonna be a big upgrade in terms of speed for both the consoles. Games are gonna load faster, less loading screens, you know the deal. But the age-old question is, how many games can I put on it? And I'm here to tell you. The Xbox Series X is gonna have a 1 terabyte custom NVMe SSD, and the PS5 will have a custom 825 gigabyte SSD, which is weird. I've never seen anything with 825 gigabytes of storage, but you know, maybe that's why I don't make video game consoles. This also might be Sony trying to undercut the price of Microsoft's Xbox Series X, which is confirmed at $499 on launch. However, of course, we don't know what the PS5 is gonna launch at right now, so it's pretty hard to say. You know what isn't hard to say? Both these consoles are very fast. On paper, it seems like the Xbox Series X is gonna take the award for most powerful console of the two. But as any console gamer knows, it's not just power that goes into making a console great. How do you think Nintendo survived this long? Exclusive titles, online play, even the shape of the thing that you have to hold in your hands all play a role in the console that's right for you. That's all we got for you. We'll keep you posted as we learn more, but for now, I've been Brock St. Clair with Evolving Tech. If you liked the video, please do. If you really liked the video, consider subscribing for more consumer tech news and commentary. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me today. See you next time.